Towns along Mexico's southwestern coast are dealing with torrential rain, flooding, and landslides after Tropical Storm John straightened back into a Category 1 hurricane on Thursday. John is considered a zombie storm, a term referring to a system that dissipated before straightened back into a storm. After slamming into Mexico as a deadly Category 3 hurricane on Monday night, it dissipated before returning as a hurricane battering Mexico's Pacific coast. In the resort city of Acapulco, which still hasn't fully recovered from the destruction of Hurricane Otis last year, several neighborhoods were flooded and residents in at-risk areas were told to evacuate to temporary shelters. Parts of the city have received over 500 millimeters of rain this week and 431 millimeters over just the last 24 hours. A video posted on social media shows a taxi being carried away by the raging floodwaters with people still inside. The car eventually came to a stop and the passengers were carried away to safety by authorities nearby. President Vladimir Putin warned the West on Wednesday that Russia could use nuclear weapons if it was struck with conventional missiles, and that Moscow would consider any assault on it supported by nuclear power to be a joint attack. Russia wants to change its nuclear policy because the USA and Britain are thinking about letting Ukraine use their missiles to shoot at Russia. Putin, opening a meeting of Russia's Security Council, said that the changes were in response to a swiftly changing global landscape which had thrown up new threats and risks for Russia. Russia reserved the right to also use nuclear weapons if it or Belarus were the subject of aggression, including by conventional weapons. That's what Vladimir Putin said. The president of Russia said the explanations were carefully made with the modern dangers Russia faces. It means that the nuclear policy is truly changing. The United States in 2022 was so concerned about the possible use of tactical nuclear weapons by Russia that it warned Vladimir Putin over the consequences of using such weapons.